The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. What a phenomenal day we had in cryptocurrency, or weekend, I should say. It's been a weekend. Usually weekends are down. This weekend was up. We're going to see what Monday brings for us today. We have a busy week this week. We got, CPI data coming out, PPI data coming out, all that stuff coming out this week that we're going to talk about in cryptocurrency. Go ahead, you guys, hit that like button and hit that share button on X as well. Let's get moving on this thing. On TikTok over there, you guys just keep tapping that screen, keep tapping them likes, keep tapping that like button. Let's get this thing up in the old algorithm. It is Monday. We are up. We're at it. We're doing our thing. We are going to definitely get in it. We are streaming live on YouTube. We're streaming live on X, and we're streaming live on TikTok, y'all. So go ahead and keep smashing that, tapping that like button. Share this thing out. What a weekend we had in cryptocurrency, y'all. What a weekend. Like I said, weekends are usually down. This weekend we went on a ride, baby. We went on a ride. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything that's going on. And get into the cryptocurrency market, y'all. Because the stock market, it's Monday, so there's really not a lot to talk about. But the crypto market is booming. So again, we're live on X, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on TikTok. So on TikTok, just keep tapping that screen, keep tapping them likes, keep getting things moving over here on YouTube. Go ahead, keep commenting, and share this thing out, y'all. And we're gonna go ahead and get in and get after it here. What's up? What's going on, Junior? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Settlement. Yes, we're done. We're done with the XRP case. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. We are finally done. Scottish, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well. What a great market, Scottish. What a great market we're in. Curtis, good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Ken, how are you, brother? Good morning. Good early afternoon to you. Hope you are doing well as well. I hope you're up and you're at it and you're doing well this morning. Hit that like button, y'all. Start tapping that screen over there on TikTok as well. And share the thing out, man. Come on, we're getting ready to go in the bull market, baby. What you got here? Demo smashed it. All right. XRP, the one. Yes. Good morning, my brother. How are you? Been a while, man. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. XRP, the case is over, man. The case is over. We're done talking about it, right? So, finally done talking about it. Finally, after years and years and years. XRP to one. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes. Base Queen, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? XRP's the one. $100 XRP. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. Heat, good morning, rise and grind, baby. Yes, rise and grind, dog. Rise and grind. Let's go. Smash that like button. Tap that screen over there on TikTok. Yes. Smash the like button on X. Smash the like button on YouTube. Tap that screen on TikTok, y'all. Tap that screen over there. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna get into the market here in a second. Burger and fries. All right, Ken. Yeah, you at lunch, baby. Base Queen. ADG. Hey, Base Queen. How are you? How are you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's move. Let's get into this thing. Let's do this. What's up to everybody over there on TikTok, man? Let's go ahead and tap that screen. Start tapping that screen, y'all. We're live. We're doing this thing, man. Tap. Let's get them likes up. Let's get this likes up. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. So what we got going on in the market? What's going on? What's going on? How the Asian markets do last night? Oh boy, they all green. They killing it. The Asian markets killing it. Where's my boy in the European markets? Oh, Ken, why you dumping the markets over there, dog? Come on, let's go. I'm doing well. All right, brother. All right, come on, man. I ain't seen a long time, man. I knew you was gonna roll around here because XRP case was over. It's time to go. But come on, Ken, quit dumping the market over there in the European markets. United States markets, pre-markets look good. They look good. We're waiting for this CPI data, PPI data to come out. That's going to run the market this week. So pay close attention to that. Pay very, 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 very close attention to the CPI data this week. So let's go. Ken's over there dumping it. Damn European markets. Come on, baby. Got NVIDIA looking good. Got all the stock markets looking good. NVIDIA's looking good. 183 right now. So definitely all of that stuff is looking good. All the tech stocks are looking good. Come over here. What do we got going on in the crypto market, baby? Let me refresh this just to make sure we had the most recent data. It could have changed this morning. Daddy Trump exposed all those weak cocks. Yeah, he's exposing them. LeGrand, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? Long time no see. How you been? What's going on? Good morning. Yo, tap that screen over there on TikTok, y'all. Y'all killing me. Start tapping them likes. But yeah, let's get on the cryptocurrency market. What we got going on? Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 62, starting to creep up to that greed, baby. We've sat neutral for a while. But we back up to that greed. We're back up to that greed. Altcoin season 36 out of 100. So we are just tipping into altcoin season. Everybody's getting so pumped up, and I'm pumped up too, as you guys can tell. I'm pumped up, baby. I'm pumped up about this thing, man. But understand, we're just tipping into altcoin season. Just starting, man. Just tipping our toe in the water, baby. We're only 36 out of 100 on the scale. But look at this, baby. We've been talking about this forever. $4.01 trillion market cap in crypto, baby. We've been talking about the $4 trillion market cap being the big number that we needed to get over. Right now, we're over that 4 trillion, sitting at 4.01 trillion, baby. Let's go for this 4.5. As my man Selmo would say, 4.5 is the key, baby. 4.5 is the key. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get this thing moving, baby. 4.5. But well, we had to break the 4 first. Had to break the 4 trill first. Yo, we broke it though. Grab your coffee, sit back, relax. Let's listen to the show, baby. Let's listen to the show. I'm going to bring you the news. We're going to go over the market. So just grab your cup of coffee, sit back, chill out, count your money, stack your bags, do what you got to do. But we're here for the long haul. Do you know how much Australian beef? Yeah, I know. I don't know about Australian beef, man. I don't know anything about it. Glenn, good morning over there. How are you? Oh, how are you? Oh, you know I know, Glenn. I know, dog. You being good. You being good, brother. All right. There he is. There's my man Selmo. Good morning, dog. How are you? Selmo's in the building. We're up. We're at it. We can do it now. We can stream now. Selmo's in the building. Selmo, smash that like button, Selmo. Over there on TikTok, y'all. Keep tapping that like button, y'all. Keep tapping it. Keep tapping it, y'all. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's make sure we keep tapping that screen, y'all. So yeah, I'm pumped up today. Let's go. Selmo, we 4 trillion, baby. We 4 trillion, Selmo. Let's go. Australian beef. I don't know how much Australian beef is. I couldn't tell you, man. I can tell you how much the United States beef is. It's the best in the world. All right, man. Let's see. I gotta catch up here. I mean, let's go scoot down and catch up. All right. So Glenn, what's up? Let's do this thing. But $4 trillion market cap, y'all. We made it. To 4 trillion. Selmo. We look at with no sense of looking at the ETFs today to see what they're doing, because guess what? They ain't even traded yet. Yo, but here's the thing. Over the weekend, Bitcoin dominance got under 60%. We told you guys 60% of Bitcoin dominance is the key level. We got to get under 60% for altcoin season really to run. Yo, we tipped there over the weekend. We did our thing. We tiptoed under 60%. And of course, Bitcoin decided, hey, I'm going to wake up, baby. I'm going to wake up and go on a nasty ride on y'all Sunday night. And Bitcoin dominance ticked back up over 60%. But Ethereum dominance still at 12.7%. That's a good thing, baby. That's a good thing. That Ethereum dominance is continuing to rise, but got to get that Bitcoin dominance down below 60%. Got to get it to stay below 60. Looking at a 55. I think 55 will absolutely send all the rest of the altcoins to the absolute atmosphere, but we shall see. We'll see what it takes to get down there. As long as big money is in Bitcoin dominance is going to be hard to fall, because you got BlackRock and everybody else just loading money up in there, but they're loading money up into Ethereum as well. So the battle is on. For the dominance. You got the futures, longs and shorts, sitting at $729.8 billion of longs and shorts out there. You know the lizard people are licking their chops to come and liquidate a lot of these longs and shorts. So be prepared for some price manipulation. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's go. Hit that like button, hit that share button. We're up, we're at it. It's Monday morning. We're doing our thing, getting you guys up and ready for the day and ready for the market. So a lot of liquidations out there, guys, which means there is a lot of price manipulation probably getting ready to happen. So what we got going on over here? We got the daily is all green. We'll get to the hourly in a minute, but the daily is all green on the crypto bubbles, looking phenomenal, and they are looking absolutely good right now on the daily. On the hourly, feeling in a little bit red, little bit of a pullback on the hour, not bad. Look at Jasmine up 2.6%, baby. Come on, Jasmine's lagging the market. But come on, SPX 6900 sitting at negative 2.5%. So we will see Ondo went on a nice ride. We'll get into some charts in a minute. So then Aerodrome Finance. You guys know I love me some Aerodrome Finance over here. So it went on a hell of a ride, but doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. Go on a hell of a ride and start to build some support. Got Bitcoin sitting at $120,949, baby. Busted up through that 120 mark again. Yo, let's go. Let's ride. This market's going to run how Bitcoin runs right now. Right now, Bitcoin's running the market because it's sitting at $2.4 trillion. So as big as we think that all the rest of these projects are, and as much as we think that the rest of these projects are running the market, we got a $4 trillion market cap, and Bitcoin takes up $2.4 trillion of that market cap. So over half, baby, over half. So Bitcoin is running the market. You got Ethereum, $4,226. Yo, Ethereum, let's go. 43. Can we get a 43,000 in here, Ethereum? Can we get a 43? Can we get there? And then can we stay there? They say XRP will replace Swift. Chainlink is Chainlink is already making moves. Yep, we're gonna see. Swift, XRP, Chainlink, they're all kind of intertwined right now. We gotta see how it's gonna play out. We're gonna see how this thing gonna play out, right? But we know that something's gonna happen with this banking system. Something's gonna happen, and this thing's gonna be dramatically changed. And what that looks like, we gonna find the hell out, baby, real soon, real quick. We gonna find out. It was always the plan, huh? We're gonna see what the plan is, XRP to 1, because here's the thing I tell you guys, and here's the thing that I believe. It doesn't matter what they say, it doesn't matter what we think. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. And we're about to find out whether or not everything that they said, everything that they're doing, all that stuff is exactly how it's going to be laid out. We're about to find out. I told you guys during the bear market that this year was going to be put up or shut up time for a lot of these cryptos. This market is changing. The whole banking system, the whole way we move money, the whole way we look at this, it's all changing. And there's been a lot of promises out there from a lot of cryptocurrency, a lot of blockchains, right? And it's put up or shut up time. There is no second chance here. When they roll out this ISO compliant, when they roll out this ISO rollout, you have blockchains that are going to make it, and you have blockchains that aren't going to make it. You have blockchains that have promised you the world, and you have blockchains that will fail. And then you're going to have some blockchains that are absolutely going to send, right? Because in this game of life and in this game of crypto and stocks and everything else, what you have is you have winners and losers. What you hope from an investment standpoint is you pick the winner. Let's hope you pick the winner. And that's all you can do, right? So will XRP replace Swift? Guess what? We're going to find out. You know, will H-bar do what H-bar says it's going to do? Oh, we're going to find out. Will XLM do what it says it's going to do with Franklin Templeton and everybody else? Oh, we'll find out. Will Ondo change the whole landscape of the stock market? Well, we're going to find out about that too. So there is no second chance here. You're either going to make it right now when this ISO rolls out, or you ain't going to make it. You're done. Will Quant do what it says it's going to do? Will Chainlink do what it says it's going to do? Oh, we're going to find out. You're going to find out just like they found out Shedeur Sanders wasn't no joke. So, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm invested in a lot of these projects. So I want them all to win. But guess what? I also know that some of them ain't going to win. Some of them are going to fail. If XRP replaces Swift, the place will be bullish. if they replace Swift. I think Brad Geilerhouse actually came out and said that it could not control all of Swift right now. It's too much volume. But we're going to find out. They only need 12%, 10, 12, 13% of Swift's volume. That's all they need. Everybody wants the whole thing all at once. They only need 10, between 10 and 15% right now. Next time you at stop that. Stop that, so what are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? Bring it. Bring it. I say bring it too. I say bring it too. Because here's, I'm telling you, there's going to be some blockchains that we're looking at right now in the top 200 that are going to fail. It's going to happen. Some of them are going to fail. They're all not going to be sitting here. It happens every single bull run. You know. But I'm telling you right now, you don't get a second chance. You don't get a second chance at this thing. Yeah, well, I'm saying you need 10 to 15% now. For this new banking system, you need 10 to 15%. Because look at what's going on over here. Let's have a look. Let's see what this world is coming to, right? You see if I find the article again. El Salvador is setting up a Bitcoin bank. I want you guys to understand that. El Salvador is setting up a Bitcoin bank. And that Bitcoin bank is going to do everything in Bitcoin. Loans, transactions, fees, all of that stuff, right? This is what the world's coming to. Cryptocurrency is about to be the new bank. You got Ripple applying for their banking license. You have Circle applying for their banking license, right? You really think that these guys are going to do business in US dollars? Nah, they're going to be crypto banks, right? They're going to be crypto banks, right? So this is the new banking system. This is what it looks like, right? And, that's why I said there's going to be winners, there's going to be losers. Not everybody's going to win. Not everybody's going to win here. If you got 10 investments, you hope 8 of them are going to win because 2 of them are going to lose. There's going to be 2 there are going to be 2. Look at your portfolio. Just look at it. There will be 2 people who lose. Bitcoin's too slow. Call it what you want, but that's what El Salvador's doing. Everybody got on El Salvador like crazy when they started buying Bitcoin and started Bitcoin cities and everything else like that. People thought that they was crazy, right? Well, they were buying it at 15,000, 5,000. Everybody was laughing at them. They ain't laughing at them now. They got one of the. They're one of the richest. They ain't laughing at them now. Everybody's trying to catch them. So is Bitcoin too slow? I think it's too slow for everyday transactions. If you go to the store and try to make transactions with Bitcoin, oh yeah, you'll be standing there forever. If you go to the bank and try to make a transaction with Bitcoin, it might not be slow. And because you look at it and you go, well, if you get a loan, I mean, is it really bad for you to wait 10, 15 minutes? Probably not. If you're in a store, a little problem. You're going to have a little problem. James, good morning, my brother. How are you? Hit that like button on your way in, guys. Hit that share button. Hit that like button over there on TikTok. Tap that screen, man. Y'all ain't tapping fast enough. Tap that screen, man, and get them likes up. TikTok likes to tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, baby. So, yeah. I mean, we're going to find out, you know. You would take 0.002 X Bitcoin over 100 XRP? A lot of people probably would. A lot of people probably would. Some. Because here's what's going to happen. I say this before. Share this. XRP is the one says share this. Just here's what I think is going to happen. And I've said this the whole bear market. People don't realize that Bitcoin is going to go into supply shock. Call it what you want. It's going to go into supply shock. You got Bitcoin. I mean, you got crypto now being put into 401ks, right? Bitcoin is going to eat up a large portion of that 401k investment, which means basically it's just staked away until somebody retires. You're only mining 400 Bitcoin a year. Think about that. You're only mining 400 Bitcoin a year. After the next halving, you're only going to mine 200 a year, right? That's it. That's all you got. But you have big institutions coming out here just swooping up so much Bitcoin. Retail investors investing in Bitcoin. Now 401k plans investing in Bitcoin. You're going to run out. You're going to run out of Bitcoin. And when you run out, that's going to be supply shock. So, and when it hits supply shock, you better hope you got some. You better hope you got some in your wallet. It will go into supply shock. I can't tell you when, but it will go into supply shock. Share this stream. Yes, XRP the one. Share the damn stream. Like the damn stream. Tap that screen over there on TikTok. You know, get this thing up. Yo, Zora, the launch pad over there on base, absolutely killing it, y'all. Killing it. Up 55% in 24 hours. Killing it over there. These launch pads ain't no joke. Glenn says, let's go. Yes, let's go. Zora is killing it on base right now. Up 55%. So, listen, we got to do what we got to do over there. Zora is smoking it. And launch pads, baby. You look at Bonk. Why is Bonk price where it is? Because they launched a launch pad over there on Solana. Killing pump.funds volume. And you got Zora over here just smoking 55% after a huge investment from a wallet. After a huge investment. Yo, why we red on the hour? Come on, market. Why we red on the hour? Why we want to pull back now? Why we want to pull back now? Let's go. Keep pumping this thing. Got XRP's price sitting at $3.22 right now. Come on, let's go. United States, don't wake up. Don't wake up, you greedy bastards. It start dumping the market. The Asians pump the market. The Europeans pumping the market. You greedy son of bitches over there in the United States. Don't be dumping the market. Let's go. Let's go. Don't dump the market, baby. You know, come on. Let's go. Come on. Start putting that money in. Quit taking it out. Hyperliquid sitting at 45.16. Guys, remember we were talking about hype at $15. Come on. That's nothing. XRP to yeah. Yo, I just think the market's just pulling back a little bit. Sui, we like Sui. Sitting at $3.74 right now. Like Sui. Come on. Sui to 4. So we gotta get to $4. Come on. Gotta get to $4. Let's look at some of these charts. Let's see what we got going on. See what we got going on over here. What the hell do we got going on over here? Oh, what are we looking at? Pepe, my boy Pepe the Frog, baby. Yo, this will flip ship. Pepe will flip shit. I'm telling you guys right now. Not even a bold prediction. I can say that without even blinking an eye. I can say Pepe's going to flip shit without blinking an eye or even thinking about it or even worried about putting a projection out there. Pepe's going to flip shit. Sitting at 4-0 is 1-1-6 right now. It had a nice run over the weekend. It tried to push up off of that resistance line right there, right here that we have drawn out on this chart right here, and just couldn't get above it. But it will. All meme coins in general are struggling right now. They're all struggling. I was looking at them this morning. And I was like, damn, the rest of the market's pumping, and the meme coins are just like they're struggle buggying right now. Like they just, it's just not their time, baby. It's just not their time. But you got SUI sitting over here at $3.73. The RSI and the indicators are below that zero level. So it's getting to be the point where it's getting oversold, which is a good thing, because when it's oversold, what do we got to go into next? We got to go into overbought, right? So definitely looks like SUI is going back down into that oversold territory. People are selling, taking profits, baby. XRP, what do we got? So on our indicators, we had the buy signal here. The daily chart today, guys, had the sell signal here, right? At the top of the RSI, and the indicators had the sell signal here. Not necessarily at the top, but close enough. Waiting for this buy signal coming, right? It's getting to the zero line right here. And we are looking at possible oversold territory coming in for XRP, which I don't think is a bad thing. And I'll show you why. Look at the run that XRP had right here, right? What happened? It had to come back down here into the moving averages. It had to start to build some support up in here, right? Because there was nothing up in here. It's fair value gap sitting right here. It had to start coming back down here and building some structure, right? It had to start building some structure, and that's what it did. That's what it's doing right now, and it will. It'll pop again, but it's got to come back down here and build the structure. So I'm not worried about XRP at all. Chainlink, baby, we got on Link sitting at 21.37. Yo, Chainlink's going to be an absolute monster player in this bull run. People be sleeping on Chainlink. Chainlink's going to be a monster player. You notice everybody that's doing something is hooked up with Chainlink. I call it what you want, but that's what it is. It's above on a daily chart right now. It's above the 1 on the fib. When it gets up here in this red, right, at this 1.5, and we're talking $26, something like that. People are going to start to realize that they messed this up. Yo, you clocking in, Junior? Have a good one, baby. They're going to start to realize that they messed this up. That they messed up Chainlink by not holding it. Buy some perpetuity. I know. I keep looking at that project. Glenn brought it in here. I keep looking at it. Looking at it. And looks good. With, like I said, the memes are down right now. The memes aren't performing well. You see WIF going back down in here into the oversold territory. It's down below the zero line, way in the oversold territory, sitting in its moving averages right now, right? Sitting in its moving averages, sitting at 96 cents. Just can't get its legs like the rest of these meme coins. It's not their season yet. It's coming. We're gonna have it. It's just not their season. You got SPX 6900 sitting here right now, sitting at $1.82. Again, same song, same dance. Underneath the zero line on the indicators, RSI is coming down into an oversold territory. It's good that it's coming down into an oversold territory. I'm not worried about that, right? Because this is where your opportunities are. right? When it moves back out into these moving averages and it gets to be an oversold, opportunities, right? So, but they're not. Look at Ethereum killing it right now. That's not ETH. That's Solana. Look at Solana moving. 180K, $180 is Solana's level. You see it starting to bust out of the moving averages, starting to set these new highs up here, right? Solana's going to make a huge move in this bull market. People sleeping on Solana. I'm not sleeping on Solana, y'all. Listen to me again. I'm not sleeping on Solana this bull run. Do not sleep on it. Solana will make a move, and it'll make a big move in this bull market. There's a lot of volume over there, and you can chase a token that's on Solana, and I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for, whatever we got to do, right? I'm all about playing in the meme coin space. You guys know that. But what I'm really about is owning the blockchain that they're trading on. Own Ethereum, own Solana. Own Ethereum, own Solana. Everybody's trading there. We know that Robinhood is using Arbitron. Do you think that Robinhood's not going to pump the hell out of Arbitron? Yes, they're building a layer 2 on top of Arbitron. Own the blockchain. XRP is another one. You have Ondo getting ready to release stocks over there. Do you own the stock or do you own the blockchain? Do you own XRP and do you own Ondo? Because if you don't, you're just playing around. What's up, Big Watch dude? What's going on, baby? What's up? Good morning, dog. So that's what I'm telling y'all. It's okay to play around with these memes. It's okay to play around with these other things, but own these blockchains. Own these blockchains. Own these layer 1s and layer 2s. AVAX. 2350, baby. 2350. Let's go. AVAX has lagged the market the whole time. Yo, I tried to tell you guys. I was out here telling you guys. AVAX is lagging the market. It's still lagging the market. Even my man Scottish came on here and said, yo, AVAX is lagging the market. We all seen it. It's going to catch up. Did you think it wasn't going to catch up? Did you do you believe AVAX isn't going to catch up? Do you think, they're doing gaming, they're doing real world tokenized assets. They got all that stuff going on over there. You don't think they're going to catch up? You don't think the market's going to catch them up? Come on, let's go. Selmo said, what's up, Big Watch dude? Big Watch dude's in the building. Let's go. It's going to catch up. And when it does, don't say I didn't tell you so. Popcat just trading sideways here. 32, 30, between 32 and 35 cents. Just trading sideways. Jasmine. I told you. There's another one right here. It's lagging the market. It's behind the market. But it's catching up. When you come over here, we pull up the crypto bubbles. Jasmine was the only one that was in green on the hour. It was the only one. It's gonna catch the market. It'll catch up. Not even worried. Don't worry. Tupac Shakur. I agree. Yo, Shador Sanders, Selma. Boy showed up and showed out. Showed up and showed out. They tried to put him behind the 8 ball in every way they could put him behind the 8 ball. Boy showed up, showed out. Look at Ondo above $1, sitting at $1 right now, pulling back down until its moving average, doing its thing. You know, Ondo is being suppressed right now by the lizard people. I can tell you guys right now, XRP is being suppressed by the lizard people. XLM is being suppressed by the lizard people. Chainlink's being suppressed by the lizard people. Ondo Finance is being suppressed by the lizard people. All of these projects are being suppressed by the lizard people. All of them. Play this game the way that they play this game, or you're going to miss this run. It's being suppressed. All of it. All of it's being suppressed. The big projects are being suppressed. Arbitron's being suppressed by Robinhood and the lizard people over there. And I said this before on the live, I'll say it again. HBAR is another one that's being suppressed. Think about the ones that are being suppressed, right? These are big projects, huge projects. And if they were just to open it up and let these things run and let them do what they're meant to do, it would change the whole way the world operates. So they can't do that. That's why they're suppressing them. That's why they're suppressing these projects. It would rock the whole financial system as it exists right now. Imagine if you just opened up Ripple and said, do what you want to do. Imagine if you opened up XLM and said, do what you want to do. Imagine if you opened up Chainlink and just said, yo, do what you want to do, right? Imagine if you opened up HBAR and said, yo, do what you do, right? And imagine if you opened up Ondo and just said, yo, you guys want to tokenize the stocks, do what you do. Just do what you do. And we'll let everything shake out where it's going to shake out. The people that are sitting in these $1 million mansions right now to be living in the PJs. And the people that are living in the PJs that invested in crypto and us that are, doing what we do over here, we would be the ones buying the $1 million mansions. It's just the way it is. And that's why the lizard people are coming down and they're holding the price down and they're sucking that liquidity out of the market and they're licking their eyeballs with that big old nasty tongue they got, and they're just suppressing the market because they know what it is, and they can't lose their stronghold on what's going on. People want to say, why is the stablecoin bill so effective, right? Why was the stablecoin bill such of a big deal? Because all your stablecoins are backed by what? What are they all backed by? They're all backed by bonds, United States bonds, debt, junk bonds, garbage. They needed the stable coins to come in, and they needed that regulation so that they have to come in and buy even more bonds. The bigger the market cap, the more bonds they have to buy, the more junk bonds they have to buy, the more debt they have to buy, all that stuff. That's why it's important. That's why that thing was so important for them. So just think about it. Think about the system. Think about the system and think about what's coming. That performance Shador had, Big Watch, that performance Shador had was, he showed up. Look, he didn't even take that many reps with the first team. What's going to happen? What's going to happen if he has a couple weeks of practice with the first team? What's going to happen? He's really going to show up and show out. You notice everybody's hamstrings fixed now. All the rest of the quarterbacks, they healthy now. They healthy. We talked about Zora on base, Scottish. That thing is moving. We're just looking at an article. I was just looking at an article of 55% in 24 hours. Zora on base, 55% in 24 hours. And I want you to think about this for a minute. You're on base. You move up 55% based on a huge purchase from Wales. who has that much money on base? Who has that much money to push that project that high? Who has that much money? It ain't me. It ain't you. It ain't me. It ain't you. And it ain't Joe Smo from around the way. And it ain't Jenny from the block. It's sitting on base. Who owns base? And who has the capital to move that project? Yo, I'm telling you, the lizard people can, man. They just come, they suck it all, man. They just sucking liquidity out of people, man. Move you out of the market, man. They suck take your liquidity. Take your liquidity. That's what they're doing. And they're suppressing these projects, man. Let's go. The XRPL is going to be huge, especially Ondo. When Ondo starts moving tokenized stocks over there, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. You traded Zora, made 20%. Nice. I hold Zora in my wallet. Actually, I hold it. I didn't even check it this morning. I probably should. I probably should take half. Actually, it's up 55%. Should at least take my initials out of there. Lizards do. Yes, they do. They suck the liquidity right out of the market, man. I want to get to Aerodrome Finance. Let's talk Aero in a minute. Well, we're on Ado. We talked BTC. We talked Pepe. Let's talk Aero. Let's talk Aerodrome Finance. Look at this run. Look at this run over the weekend. Look at this. Another one on the base chain, right? Another one on the base chain. I'm just saying. Just saying. People be sleeping on the base chain. You think Coinbase ain't gonna make this thing happen? You think Coinbase gonna make themselves look stupid by launching a layer 2? And they're not having any value and they're not pumping? Come on, man. You don't know business if you think that's gonna happen. You don't think Coinbase gonna send something to $1 billion? You don't think they're gonna send a project to $1 billion off their blockchain? You don't think so? You don't think so? You don't think they're gonna make themselves look smart? You don't think that's gonna happen? You might not understand business then. Coinbase gonna do what Coinbase does. They're gonna pump the hell out of something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but they're gonna pump the hell out of something. They're gonna pump the hell out of a meme coin. I don't know which meme coin it's gonna be, but they're gonna pump the hell out of it. Because they're not going to sit back and sit this bull run out. Tell you that. That's not gonna happen. They're just not gonna do it. There's too much money invested here. There's too much time, there's too much money, there's too much effort. They're just not gonna do it. Guess who holds 75% of all bases liquidity? Aerodrome Finance. Why do you think that I've been talking about Aerodrome Finance for 24 months now? They hold 75% of all bases liquidity. 95, that means 75% of everything that moves on base comes through Aerodrome. Think about that for a minute. 75% of everything that moves on base comes through Aerodrome Finance. Base is the liquidity holder for all but one Bitcoin ETF. Guess where they're moving that money? Guess where they're moving that money? They have to move it on chain, right? They ain't moving it through ETH. They ain't moving it on mainnet. They're moving it through base. They're moving it through the base chain. Who holds that liquidity? Airdrome Finance. Come on. Come on, DG. Don't give it all to him. Don't give it all to him. So is Zora and me? Nah, it's a launch pad. Zora's a launch pad. Zora is not a meme token. Zora is a launch pad token. Just like when they launched, that's why I'm saying it's not. They'll send Zora. They're gonna send Airdrome, but they're gonna send a meme token off of base that gets to $1 billion. Maybe it's Brett, maybe it's Miggles, maybe it's Toshi. They're going to send something to the atmosphere. I don't know what it is. That's yet to be seen. But Coinbase will put their money behind something and they will send it. They will send it. You getting back in? Yeah. All right, Scottish, you my dog. Hop in. How about? They will. They're not going to sit back and watch Solana have all the fun. They're not going to sit back and watch Ethereum mainnet have all the fun. Why their trading fees go down. They're going to send something. And I don't believe it's going to be Brett. There's too many questionable wallets in Brett. And that's why Brett's not listed on Coinbase yet. But you know what is listed on Coinbase? Toshi. Toshi's listed on Coinbase. XPX 6900 is on base. And that's where I own my XPX 6900. I own my XPX 6900 on base. I don't own it on Solana. I own it on base. They cross-chain. They liquidity shared, which is the best way for a project to move right now, is for them guys to share any meme token that's worth its weight in gold should do exactly what XPX 6900 did. I mean, I'm not talking about your Pepes and things like that are already established, right? They're already established. They're out there. They're doing their thing, and they're going to run. People like XPX 6900, right? They did the smartest thing they did was they cross-chained. They said, buy us on Solana, buy us on base, blah, 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 right? And same liquidity pool, same price, we're pegged, right? Any meme token right now that comes out that wants to make a massive run should cross-chain. They should cross-chain. There's so many people that only trade on Ethereum. There's so many people that only trade on Solana. There's so many people that only trade on base. Hit them all. Hit them all. Airdrome Finance, though, sitting at 115. It's not even up to its all-time high. Pull this chart back. Go up to the top of that wick right there. $2.34, roughly, right? Roughly up in there, right? You still got a 2x just to get back to $2.35. Still got 2x just to get there. Just to get to where they need to make everybody whole again. Just to get to the point where all of the investors are whole again. You got a 2x sitting there in front of your face. Airdrome Finance ain't no joke, y'all. Play it like a joke, like it's a joke if you want to. But then we're gonna be sitting here and we're gonna be talking. And that thing's gonna be at $10. And I'm gonna look at you guys and go, I don't know. Told you. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know if you have the largest cryptocurrency exchange, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, who launches a layer 2, and there's a project that holds 75% of their liquidity, I don't know. It might send. There's a good possibility of send. Chance. Pretty damn good chance. XLM Love XLM. I think XLM is going to give all kinds of gains this run. It's in the same situation, though. It's hitting this 0% line on our indicators. Starting to come down to oversold here. Sitting at 44 cents. It's just playing around. It's playing around in this zone right here. If XLM breaks above 49 cents, that's the top half of this zone. If it breaks above 49 cents and mints a candle above 49 cents, XLM is going to straight send it. It's going to straight send it. I'm telling you guys, right? I'm not. Look at the screen. Look. Just look. I ain't making this up. Look. It hits the top, hits the bottom, hits the top, hits the bottom, comes out of it a little bit, comes back up into the channel, hits the top, hits the bottom, hits the top, hits the bottom. Look. I'm not making this up, man. You know, not making this up. If it gets above 49 cents, they're sending it. It's going to send. I'm not one of these people that are just going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, it's going to send. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. I'm going to show you. This is why I'm telling you it's going to send. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Right? If it mints a candle outside of this channel right here, not if it comes outside, it's come outside a couple times. If it comes outside of this channel and then mints its next candle outside of this channel, this thing's going on a rocket ship. It is what it is, man. Total 2, where are we at on the total 2? Doing this thing. Total 2. The altcoin market is strong right now. It's strong. We're in a little bit of a retracement this morning, but it's strong. Bonk's just playing around here in this moving averages right here. But people forget Bonk went on this ride right here. Bonk went on this ride. And it's doing the same thing that XRP had to do. It's went on this ride. It never built structure. It's got to come back down here and build some structure. That's all Bonk's doing. That's it. That's all Bonk's doing is building structure. That's it. And when it busts out of here, with that new launch pad that they just launched over there, when it busts out of the structure, it's going to send. It's going to send. So, and I'm not, again, I'm not sitting here. I'm showing you why I'm saying that. It's right here. It's right here. Comes down, did exactly what you want. It goes on a massive run. Usually about 50% of this run is where your structure will be set in, right? So if something goes on a big, huge run like that, just take your chart, put a line across that halfway. There's your next entry point. That's usually where it'll start to build this structure. That's exactly what Bonk did. That's exactly what XRP did. And then here we are, right? Here we are. We're doing our thing, right? So this is what I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you right now. Bonk's at 50% of this run. Bonk's at 50% right now. And you see what it's doing. So if you're looking for an entry on Bonk, anywhere up in here is probably a good entry. I wouldn't go all in. I'd put a little bit in, see what happens. Maybe put a little bit more in. But 50% of this run is exactly where it's at. It's doing exactly what we thought it was going to do. Where we at on the hour? We're still red on the hour. Bitcoin 120. It's holding 100. It's holding 120 and a half. So it looks like this is where it wants to hang on. Ethereum's losing ground. $4,188. Ethereum's starting to give up some of its gains a little bit. XRP's holding strong at $3.22. Between $3.22, $3.24. It's holding on right now. BNB's under 800. That shocks me a little bit. Solana holding this 179. Got to see this thing above 180. Gotta see this thing above 180. So the market's starting to give back a little bit. Thou shalt give it, and thou shalt take it away, right? Cardano sitting at 79 cents. What's up to 81? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as the morning moves on. Chain link at 21.28. Not doing too bad. Hanging on. Market's just hanging on right now. That's all it's doing. Waiting for the United States markets to hold on, to wake up and see what they're going to do. Hedera, 25 cents right now, losing a little bit of ground. Market's starting to take back some of its gains. But you got to expect this. You have a big run up over the weekend. You've got to expect a pullback on Monday morning. And it's all about that 9:30 opening bell. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens at 9:30. All right, guys. So with that, I'm up out of here, y'all. I'm up out of here. We're going to do this again on Wednesday, baby. We're going to do this again on Wednesday. So I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you guys for listening to me rant on. The market is in a bullish situation, y'all. It's in a bullish situation. So let's keep it in this bullish situation, man. Keep vibes positive. Keep your vibes up. Have your exit strategy. Have your exit plans ready, because this market can take off at any moment in time on you. It can take off. Have your exit plans ready to go. So with that, guys, we up out of here, man. Appreciate you guys. We'll do this again on Wednesday, like I said, and we'll be up. We'll be at it. Let's go. We out. Peace.